Let's get to it. 14 minutes. Let's go. Oh,
There
shit,
are
if it
few
plays.
words that can be spoken in 2019 that would spark a more polarizing response than Red Dead Online. Some like it, some hate it, and others want so badly to love it. But man, has it turned into something that makes that real hard. This is not a case of a bad game being bad. This is a case of a great game being wasted, which is
facts, bro. Red Dead, the story mode is so fucking good, but it's like, damn, why in the hell does the goddamn online gotta be so trash now? It was fun in the beginning because we was so deep. Shit is lame now. The story mode is, bro. I could play the story mode all day. I could play Red Dead story mode all fucking day. But the online just trash. A lot of y'all just care about online. Like, I care about story-driven games, story modes and shit like that. But excuse me. But yeah, when I want to play with my friends, of course I care about online. You know what I'm saying?
infinitely more upsetting than the former reality. Red Dead Online is not awful, it's even good in some ways. But it released last year with more potential than any other online multiplayer game in modern memory. A beautifully detailed, mechanic-rich Rockstar world set in the Old West that you can explore and interact with right alongside your friends. If that isn't the greatest elevator pitch since Kids Live in a Treehouse and solely operate a spy syndicate, then
Codename Kids Next Door. Classic. If you haven't watched it, you too young, I suggest you to go watch it, bro.
I don't know
what one of the greatest cartoons.
Made literally hundreds of millions of dollars annually off of GTA Online for the past few years. GTA 5 has been a cash cow unlike anything gamers have ever seen. The most successful entertainment property of all time. Rockstar, without a doubt, wanted to emulate that financial success with their next release. So it might be a bit surprising given gaming's most recent trends.
You said Witcher? Witcher story? What the hell is Witcher? No, Red Dead story mode is fucking godlike. There's no game better than Red Dead single player. Right now. What single player game? I mean, God of War tough, but like open world wise, there's no game that's that detailed other than Sims. But I'm talking about console. Because Sims on console too, but it's really made for PC. Other than Sims, what game is more detailed than Red Dead, bro? Open world. That shit is ridiculous, bro. Every single little detail is just great. The story is I can't even talk, bro. I'm tired. The story's brilliant, though. The story's amazing.
Online's biggest problems go beyond company wants to make more money. It isn't necessarily greed that is sinking Red Dead Online's proverbial ship. And that's what's kind of confusing. Today we're going to take a dive into Red Dead Online and see exactly what has changed about Red Dead, why it has gone downhill so quickly, but we're also going to look at the good things, the thing it does right, the things that have been fixed since launch. I mean, this isn't all bad. Red Dead Online is not all bad. I want to make that abundantly clear. But I do think it is important to look at where it's headed, where it is now, and what Rockstar has done with it, and why people are so upset with it. I think that's really important for people thinking about getting into this game today. So, to get started, I remember being little and playing this game where one kid would pick up a football and 30 other kids would try to mess his life up.
Throw him up, bust him up. Who remember to throw him up, bust him up, bro?
Permanently until he dropped it. That game was more fun than riding around in free play online for most of its current life. Griefing was a tremendous problem in Red Dead Online in ways that actually make GTA Online's griefing seem fun. See, at least there, you have the winding streets of Los Santos, cars to drive that operate at different speeds. At least you sometimes felt like you had a fighting chance.
Bro, you can't compare. He's comparing fucking GTA 5 story mode to online. You cannot do that. You can't do that. Yeah, GTA Online is different though. It's modern day. That shit is tough. That's probably one of the best online games that is still not dead yet. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Here, it feels like you were never able to breathe. Players can see your blip from anywhere on the map, making it incredibly easy to track you down and mercilessly slaughter you over and over again. And better yet, because of a massive problem I'll discuss in a little, it was actually one of the only activities players were engaging in after.
I'm not playing Witcher. I have played Witcher already. Not on my channel, but I played it. I played damn near a lot of games, that's all I gotta say. Cyberpunk will dethrone Red Dead. Story mode, we'll see. It might, but Cyberpunk, I think the only thing with Cyberpunk, the only flaw with Cyberpunk for me, the only flaw is the first person. If Cyberpunk was in third person, that should be. If you had the option to change it from third person to first person, that should be crazy, bro.
sport almost immediately. Because of the depletion of content in Red Dead Online, griefing became a sport. What could have curved it, actual real content, wasn't there. So playing Red Dead Online was like participating in a Western version of The Purge. Rockstar accidentally created their own annoying battle royale. But since launch, this has changed. Praise Jeebus. Now player blips operate on a proximity system, so you can only see other players within a certain range of you. This makes exploring the world feel a bit more organic. It makes stumbling upon another player feel more exciting and less like a duel to the death, and it also prevents professional griefers from following their prey all around the world. Another way Rockstar attempted to solve the griefing problem was by creating a more engaging bounty system. You could pick up a bounty now on your head by griefing, but not through self-defense. Problematically, however, things like bar fights now created bounties as well, and people were accidentally getting bounties put on their head, thus creating a different spiraling issue of bounties being too plentiful. Regardless, while the griefing problem has tapered off, it certainly hasn't disappeared. You'll be extremely lucky to come across another player in the world that wants any interaction with you at all outside of pure pulpy death.
That's some real shit. Niggas be wilding the fuck out on Red Dead Online for no reason, bro. You can mind your own. I ain't gonna lie, we ran up on some motherfuckers before as a group, but we were just having fun. Like, okay, that's kind of hypocritical, but who cares at the end of the day? Still though, bro, like, we was lit as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's not what it was. But it is fun with friends, but other than that, it's not really much to do. Back in the day. I'm tired, as y'all can tell. If Red Dead Online is
supposed to be an emergent world where cowboys and girls coexist and interact in a semi-realistic portrayal of the West, this isn't quite there yet.
That's a vehicle. That's not the same as being on foot, bruh. Third person, that's totally different.
It is still in far too many ways a griefer's paradise. But that leads into the best and the second worst of online. Mana problem. Let me tell you what the #1 cause of marital strife is. Discovering your partner loves The Big Bang Theory. Too much time spent building bionicles? No, that's right, it's money. Money seems to be a problem in all facets of life. Red Dead Online is no exception. See, RDO is in so many ways spectacular. It's thanks to the realities that already exist in single player, but with friends. Riding around the West is a serene, gorgeous, and immersive experience. Doing it with a band of cowboy friends just heightens that. Completing missions together as a beautiful score lays the background for your exploits. Hunting for pelts together, it's all great until you realize what all your efforts add up to. Nothing, really. Progression of Red Dead Online is extremely grindy, slow, and at this point without real incentive. This is even after they updated the economy post-launch to be more rewarding. It doesn't help that since fixing it, Rockstar has made this worse, not better. See, for a time, the best way to make money in the game was hunting. It was efficient, rewarding, and it gave players a reason to actually explore the world.
See, this is why that nigga stating facts. Hunting was so fucking fun. Now it's like, why do they do this? Like, why do they fuck everything up? Why did they make shit way cheaper than what it is to sell and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? They needed. Rockstar they so money hungry. They want niggas to buy gold on here and shit like that with their real money. Buy money with real money. I'm getting tired of that shit. Let us grind. Let us fucking grind. Like on GTA, you can actually grind. Nobody ain't buying no shark cards on GTA unless you rich, because nobody's paying $100 for fucking $8 million, which ain't shit. That's nothing. You know, so I'd rather grind for my money, get $2 million for free each time I fill up a damn business on GTA. I'm gonna get back online and shit. I'm just chilling right now. But yeah, bro, shit crazy.
Get out there and take it in. Apparently, according to Rockstar, this was thanks to a glitch that was rewarding you too much for your hunts. In Rockstar's infinite wisdom, they realized that gamers will probably revolt.
I'm getting the Switch Lite later on.
Keep making things too enjoyable for them, so let's go ahead and live action Scooby-Doo this thing. They stealth nerfed hunting in a big way, less rewarding single player economy. And by stealth nerfed, I mean changed it, left out of the patch notes, and didn't acknowledge it at all until they were called out for it. Most players, myself included, believe that these decisions are likely made for the same reason most Rockstar decisions have been made recently, to push players towards microtransactions. This game is not in beta. It's not. Everything is monetized. Even
shit's stupid.
The problem is, for Rockstar and the player, money is next to useless. This isn't GTA Online. The progression isn't
Rockstar,
there. I love mansions to buy.
Rockstar, I love y'all. Rockstar, listen, bro. I love y'all to death. I love y'all. Y'all are one of my favorite companies, development companies of all time, bro. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together, bro. Y'all don't gotta be like fucking EA with these microtransactions and shit and just buying gold, buying money. You don't have to do none of that. And on top of that shit, I get it, it's Red Dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only do so much, but like, come on, bro. You don't gotta fuck with us just so we could end up, just us as in people, not me in particular, but like just us as in people. You don't have to like finesse us and, you know, make shit cheaper for, or, you know, make us get less money for selling shit and all this and that, blah, 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 so we could buy good. That shit is so stupid to me, bro. Let us grind. That's all I gotta say, bro. Let us grind for our shit and get paid respectfully.
Buy businesses to operate, cars and planes to collect. Essentially, you're just grinding to grind. For your horse? Okay, sure. For an outfit? Awesome. For some weaponry? Alrighty. All these things become meaningless so quickly. So Rockstar's economy is unbalanced and also doesn't give players a good reason to engage with it anyways. When the most recent wave of emotes dropped, they could cost as much as $300 in-game dollars. For an
Look at this shit, bruh. Look at this shit.
Animation.
Emotes.
And that doesn't count the ones that you could purchase with gold bars. Those gold bars purchasable with real-world money. Everything in the game can be grinded for and earned, which is great, but let's talk about why people are sick of that grind anyways.
Bro, he a fool for that, bro. Everything he a fool for that. But no, they don't drop games in the summer because when you drop games in the fall, parents are gonna buy their games, certain games for, you know, for their children, especially if they ask for it and shit like that for Christmas. So that's why they drop games in the fall and shit, and like before Christmas and all that, because it's gonna sell.
When Online first dropped, I was excited. It had a narrative structure, a whole suite of characters. There seemed to be a lot of promise, but promises are meant to be broken. Isn't that right, PlayStation Now? Oh, no backwards compatibility on the PS4 is fine because you can now stream all your favorite PS3 games, except it barely works and will make you miserable every second you attempt to play it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what holding an off-topic grudge looks like. Red Dead Online's promises broke just as fast. There is a narrative structure in Red Dead Online. You go on some relatively cool missions, ones that are at the very least similar to the ones in single player, but it lasts an incredibly short time, has no overarching narrative, and ends about as inconclusively and abruptly as your happiness after eating a full meal at Chili's. If the rest of Online was stuffed full of content that matched the fun of completing missions and exploring the Old West in single player just with your friends, it doesn't. See, a part of this is the restrictions of realism and setting, which I'll get back to later in this piece, but there's a lot to do in GTA Online. I mean a lot, because there's a lot of wild technology and recreational activities that exist in that modern setting. Red Dead Online's got some cars and some horses. This is not Rockstar's fault. Blame Doc Brown for not bringing more technology back to the Old West. But there's no way around the fact that Red Dead Online is lacking massively in the content department, and it gets boring fast. After that small narrative, you can grind out hunts and bounties for cosmetics, but all that's really left are the multiplayer modes and horse races. They're fun enough, your deathmatch modes, mini battle royales, new modes that add control-like elements in larger scale battles, but
I feel like they should just let us be survivors in this damn back in the day and shit. Let us actually put in the work and hunt and, well, of course, poker, you could lose all your shit, but like, let us do our shit.
But still, to this day, they aren't enough to retain most players' interest long term. There simply isn't enough to do to maintain a player base. There's fun to be had, that's certainly true, but it's so often fleeting that sometimes it almost feels like you can literally sense the player count dwindling minute to minute. Which is a shame, because as I mentioned from the jump, this should be amazing. It had the foundation of something incredible. There's so much potential here, but it might never coalesce into nearly what it should be. Part of this is also due to the fact that the new player experience is still quite hostile. Hopping in with nothing means being at a disadvantage in multiplayer, which rewards the grind and stack players, being at a disadvantage against griefers, and feeling the isolation.
Wolves, you love Red Dead Online because that's the only game you haven't played, bro. I'm not being disrespectful or nothing like that, but that's the only game we do talk about, bro. On everything I love.
Red Dead Online has had a myriad of very real technical issues since launch. There have been times where an update will cause the world to completely empty out of human life for players. Times where players would spawn into worlds with absolutely no non-NPC players in the world with them. What Rockstar accomplished with Red Dead Redemption is maybe the truest vision of the Old West that modern AAA games has ever had for players. It's immersive realism. And this is all wonderful when you're in single player, experiencing the story at your own pace. But in multiplayer, it puts puts Rockstar in a position where they know that horse racing can't evolve much further than that, and the foundational realism that built the game will prevent them from ever overtly shifting what's already there on offer. Red Dead Online player base, for the most part, knows this. RDO doesn't appear to be growing in concurrent players, again, at least anecdotally, but I actually genuinely believe that RDO may be a peripheral focus.
Yeah, you can go to juvie, but not for no fucking... You're not going to no juvie for that. What?
I think we will see the return of single-player expansions in a Rockstar game. I think we may see some sort of sequel to Undead Nightmare. And I believe that what would be best for not only the base game, but for online, would be those expansions, giving Rockstar the opportunity to weird up the multiplayer alongside the single-player, benefiting both aspects.
Exactly.
It isn't the most played game around. It isn't making the most money. It's just in a middling state. And I can't imagine that the studio expected anything different. But what it leaves me with is a question. Will this game ever actually receive the long-term support that GTA Online received? I mean, is it going to be updated as frequently? Is it going to change as much as GTA Online has changed? Or is this kind of what it is now and is going to be forever? I mean, sure, it will be polished.
Zane, don't tell that man that shit. Let that man enjoy his porn, man. I think, man, hell no, that shit ain't gonna grow like no damn GTA. Nothing, bro. No, bro. GTA, you telling me Red Dead Redemption 2, well, Red Dead Redemption Online is gonna grow like GTA Online? Fuck no. GTA Online has been out since 2013. That's 6 years, my guy. There's no possible, I mean, it's possible, it's very possible, but it's not gonna happen because it's not present day. Rockstar would have to literally do some, like he said, aliens versus fucking cowboys or some shit. Like, bro, that's not gonna happen, bro. That's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. And GTA still coming out with heat. They about to come out with the casino, bro. They dropped the nightclub last, bro. GTA got that right now, bro. Online wise, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but hey, y'all, I gotta You say you were it's Illuminati voice. But hey, yo, I gotta bounce, bro. If y'all want to join the party, I'm about to turn my PlayStation back on. Y'all can hop back in there with me. And I'm tired. You can tell how my voice is getting raspy. But yeah, I'm mad tired, bro. Why does this happen to me, bro? Every time when I'm about to leave, bro, it's definitely that big. You know how many people play GTA? You saw in every single lobby was full when I was trying to change and see. I don't know if you was in here yet. Nigga Dre, you must not know, bro. Bro, Rockstar, bro. No, bro. It's not gonna be that big. It's not gonna be bigger than GTA, bro, or the same as GTA. I'm not saying it's gonna be trash forever. I'm saying it's not gonna be as big as GTA, bro. It's just not gonna happen. They gotta do a lot of shit. Bro. GTA was bit off rip and it stayed that way. You feel me? GTA Online was an instant hit. Facts, bro. Niggas don't understand because niggas started playing GTA late. I started playing GTA once it came out on PS3. First day release, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember when we first got online. The first day of online for GTA came out 2 weeks later. First day online for GTA, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was like me and Darius on that shit. It was fucking up for like 2 days for everybody. And then they finally fixed it. Like you couldn't get past that first race. They finally fixed that shit, bro. And we started going crazy on that jump. Yeah, it's not going to be GTA big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Niggas started comparing it to GTA. Yeah, you can't do that. Like, it's going to be good, though, yeah. Updates, yeah, it's going to be straight. Like, the clothes on it is straight. Clothes on Red Dead is tough. Shit's is lit as fuck. But, yeah, it's just not going to be bigger than GTA or as big as GTA. It's going to be nice. It's going to be straight, though. That's what I was saying. Especially when they add the properties and shit. That shit going to be lit.
Maybe someday you will.
We live or die. I'ma live for my mama. I'ma live for these stacks.